A pleasant day to each and everyone. Welcome to the third episode of the Special Librarians Association Asian Chapter, or SLA's webinar series for this year 2023, entitled The Internet is Full of Fools, Roles of Special Libraries in Maintaining Credible Information. I am your host, Raven Lester Esperanza, a librarian at the Filipinas Heritage Library, a one-stop digital research center in the Philippines, and its mission is to spark and stoke interest in the visual, oral, and printed story of the Filipino. To learn more about our library, please visit www.filipinaslibrary.org.ph. I'm also a member of the Association of Special Libraries in the Philippines, or ASLP, and of course, SLA Asia. This webinar series addresses the significant role of special libraries and librarians in building a truthful society. Information coming from various disciplines is now subject to question about its veracity, especially when they are shared online. This webinar aims to discuss special libraries' initiatives across domains and fields of knowledge that help us identify the truthfulness of information, highlight the important role of libraries in providing strategies in evaluating credible and accurate information, and of course, encourage citizens to view libraries and librarians as partners in providing reliable, scholarly, and scientific content. As a recap, we met Director Richard P. Burgos of the Department of Science and Technology, Science and Technology Information Institute, or DOST-STII, Philippines, and learned about their good practices in having a successful delivery of credible information, particularly in the science and technology field. Thanks to our partners from the Association of Special Libraries in the Philippines. While on the most recent episode, we understood how the Japanese handled critical information, particularly in the field of medicine. They even taught us how to properly read research papers and even disseminate them appropriately using available media platforms for awareness and utilization. Thanks to also to our partners from the Japan Special Libraries Association. I know you're all excited to hear and learn from our speaker for today. And at this point, to formally officiate, our episode for today, may I call the 2023 SLA Asia President, Mr. Joseph M. Yap.
Thank you, Raven. I would like to welcome all of you to this third webinar series. What's happening? So this webinar series was conceived to advance the role of librarians and libraries in situations where transparency and accountability of truthful information are questionable. With different narratives circulating in wireless society, particularly with the use of social media to empower the exchange of communication, what professional challenges are being faced by librarians in helping users identify manipulated and false information? The need to have a trustworthy exchange of communication pertaining to agricultural information needs to be highlighted. This is the third of a four-part series that focuses on the value and role of librarians in today's online information society. Today's webinar focuses on agriculture and its related fields as our target domain. The final webinar will focus on another domain. Thus, I invite you to complete all sessions and be fully engaged by posting questions in the comments box. Although specific domains are represented, the discussions, experiences, and strategies may expand and can be adopted to all types of libraries. We will ask our expert resource persons to answer your questions on this channel. I wish everyone to always have a critical and unbiased mindset to all sources and types of information, media, and content that we face every day, regardless of authority or public opinion. We hope that we captured your attention and you finish all four webinars. So let's all start learning. Once again, my name is Joseph Yap, and happy viewing.
Thank you for your empowering, welcoming remarks, Mr. Joseph Yap. And now that we have heard from the SLA Asia President, allow me also to call the Director 1 of the 2023 SLA Asia Executive Board, Dr. Leela Mohana Kumari of the Damodaram Sanjeevaya National Law University Library.
Good morning to all. and a warm welcome to our esteemed guests, participants, and viewers joining us from around the world. It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that I stand before you today to inaugurate this incredible webinar series, Empowering Farmers through Indonesia Agricultural Ministry Library Services, a story of success. I am Dr. Leela Kumari, working as assistant librarian in Damodaram Sanjaya National Law University from India. I have the honor of serving as our host to start out this exciting journey of knowledge sharing and exploration. Over the course of this webinar series, we will embark on a remarkable learning experience where experts, thought leaders, and professionals from various fields will join us to impart their wisdom and insight. The theme of this webinar series is to be both relevant and significant in today and rapidly evolving world through a series of engaging presentations, interactive discussions, and thought-out provoking question answer sessions. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much once again, Dr. Leela and Mr. Joseph. We are indeed in deepest gratitude for accepting our invite. We're also delighted to have our friends and colleagues from the different parts of the world viewing this webinar episode right now. Without further ado, it is my great pleasure to introduce our speaker who will tell us how the Indonesian Agricultural Ministry Library successfully empowered their local farmers using information. A librarian of the General Secretariat, Ministry of Agriculture, Republic of Indonesia. Let us all welcome Ms. Ceria Isra Ningtyas.
Thank you, Revan. Thank you, Mr. Joseph and Dr. Leela, Dr. Labibah Zain. I am truly honored to as a speaker in this session, theme Empowering Farmers through Indonesia Agriculture Ministry Library Services. My name is Ceria Ningtyas, and I proudly serve as the journal expert librarian in the Ministry of Agriculture of Republic of Indonesia. Okay, I will share screen. Today's presentation will take us deep into the heart of Indonesia agricultural landscape, where libraries have become instrumental in uplifting to the lives of farmers. Together, we will explore how these library services are equipping our farmers with the tools, resources, and expertise they need to navigate the challenges of a rapidly changing world. Okay. In the vast expanse of Indonesian agricultural sector, the role of libraries extend beyond their conventional definition. Our libraries within the Ministry of Agriculture are not just repositories of knowledge, they are dynamic hubs of transformation. They serve as essential bridge that connect our farmers with credible, accurate, and up-to-date information. The Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia operates a network of 113 libraries supported by a dedicated team of 117 librarians and library assistants. However, our librarians are not confined to managing books and research alone. They play a role in dissemination public information within their respective work units. This dissemination in turn empowers our farmers with the knowledge they need to make informed decisions. Okay. In this segment of our presentation, I will give you some remarkable initiatives that have been shaping the agricultural landscape through our libraries. The first is collection development. Our libraries have taken a proactive approach to acquire and organize a wealth of resources that are directly relevant to our farmers. This strategic collection development ensures that farmers have easy access to the latest and most pertinent information to aid in their agriculture. And the second is information literacy program. Empowering farmers goes beyond providing information. It is also involves equipping them with the skills to critically evaluate and utilize that information. Our information literacy program are designed to the farmers with the ability to assess the credibility and relevance of the information they encounter. And the third is the digital resources and technology. We have online repository, repository.pertanian.go.id. This is the improvement of commitment to serving as a virtual gateway to a wealth agriculture of knowledge. I usually give this repository as a big data of Ministry of Agriculture because so many publication of Ministry of Agriculture in this repository. Then strategies for evaluating information credibility. The first is source evaluation. The first step is in information evaluation is assessing the authority, the reliability of sources. Farmers are equipped with the knowledge to differentiate between reputable and questionable source, ensuring that the information they rely on is trustworthy. The second is fact-checking technique. Verifying information accuracy is a fundamental aspect of our approach. We empower farmers with fact-checking techniques, enabling them to cross-reference information and confirm its validity before integrating into their agricultural practices. And the third is peer review publication. Recognition scholarly and scientific content is pivotal in ensuring that farmers access information that has undergone rigorous review. Then farmers with the peer reviews publication, we enable them to access the latest advancement backed by the credible research. Then I show you the sources of Indonesian agriculture information. The official website pustaka.setjen.pertanian.go.id is a hub of agricultural knowledge. It provides a comprehensive of resources, research paper, and report with a wide spectrum of agricultural topics. The second is Instagram. Our Instagram is @pustaka.kementan, where we share insight, updates, and valuable tips for farmers. Then the book reviews, many kind of book reviews we share in this Instagram. Then Pertanian Press. This is the publishing house of the libraries and in Ministry of Agriculture. It hosts a variety of agricultural journal ebooks. Then give best practices in agricultural domain. The second slide of sources of Indonesian agricultural information is about the agricultural journal and scientific bulletins managed by Ministry of Agriculture. In our website, epublikasi.pertanian.go.id/berkala. Allow me to introduce you to some of the key titles that we offer. The first is Journal AgroScienta. Is a scientific communication medium that accepts scientific articles from researchers, from lecturers, extension workers, and functional officials within the agricultural life science. The second is Analisis Kebijakan Pertanian, is a scientific journal media that discusses actual issues of agricultural development, which includes articles on regional and national agricultural responsive and anticipatory policy analysis. The third journal, Sumber Daya Lahan. This journal features review articles that encompass published research findings, connecting them with theories and evaluating other research outcomes. The scope of this review article is about the fields of soil, water, climate, agricultural environment, fertilization, and the socio-economic land resources. Then we have Jurnal Perpustakaan Pertanian. Is a scientific journal that publishes scholarly works derived from research and reviews about libraries, documentation, information in enhancing agricultural practices. And then Bulletin Teknologi and Inovasi Pertanian. This bulletin presents up-to-date information on various agricultural technologies and innovation that have been implemented. The presence of this bulletin is expected to serve as an inspiration for farmers, agricultural extension worker, and other users of agricultural fields. And the roles of libraries in providing strategies for information evaluation. The role of our libraries. One of the essential roles that libraries undertake is providing strategies for information evaluation, a crucial skill in today's information-driven world. This involves a multifaceted approach. The first is promoting information literacy. Libraries are at the forefront of educating farmers about the importance of critically evaluating information. We equip them with the skills needed to discern credible and reliable sources amidst the vast sea of information available. The second is offering guidance and support. Our libraries serve as valuable guides for farmers, assisting them in navigating through various sources and helping them access trustworthy information. By offering this guidance, we contribute to enhancing their decision-making process. And the third, collaboration with experts. Libraries are not limited to collection alone. We also collaborate with agricultural experts and professionals. This collaboration ensures that the information we provide is accurate, up-to-date, aligned with the latest development in the field. Library is also as a partner in providing reliable content. Here's how. The first is highlighting expertise. The librarians possess the expertise to curate and disseminate scholarly and scientific content. We carefully select and organize materials that are not only accurate but also relevant to the needs of farmers. By doing so, we ensure that the information provided is of the highest quality. The second is collaboration between libraries and farmers. The collaboration between libraries and farmers is a symbiotic relationship. Libraries offer a wealth of knowledge and resources, while farmers contribute practical insights and real-world experience. The sharing of information fosters a dynamic exchange that benefits both of them, and encouraging citizens to view libraries as trusted sources of information. Libraries are trusted repositories of information. Through our dedication to accuracy and reliability, we encourage citizens, including farmers, it's also young farmers, to view libraries as dependable sources of information. This trust is crucial in empowering farmers to make informed decisions and that drive agricultural advancement. And the conclusion is the Ministry of Agriculture in Indonesia is dedicated to empowering farmers through its wide-reaching library network, supported by the hard work of librarians and assistants. Agricultural special library initiatives such as building collection, fostering information literacy program, and harnessing digital tools to empower farmers' abilities to proficiently access information. The strategies for assessing information credibility, including source evaluation, fact-checking, and recognition peer-review publications have been outlined. The ministry's reliable source, like its official website, Instagram, and Pertanian Press, reaffirm the dedication to offering trustworthy agricultural information to farmers. And then libraries play a crucial role in guiding farmers to access information effectively by promoting information literacy, providing guidance and support, and fostering collaboration with agricultural experts. Libraries are essential partner in delivering trustworthy content to farmers. Librarians' expertise in curating scholarly and scientific material is vital, and collaboration between libraries and farmers promotes knowledge sharing and growth. The presentation underscores libraries' critical role in empowering farmers to make informed decisions, contribute to agricultural progress, and thrive amidst challenge. This is the cover of our books titled Agricultural Brain Stories. This is a book that contain many kind of expertise and experience of agricultural librarian in Indonesia, and we have a book. This is a proof that the librarians of agricultural libraries have want to share many kind of their knowledge and experience. Thank you for your time and attention. Let us continue to empower farmers and nurture a thriving agriculture community through the invaluable services of our libraries. Thank you. I will go to Revan.
Thank you so much, Miss Ceria. Again, such a wonderful lecture you have shared with us, Miss Ceria. It is nice to see that the citizens are engaged in the initiatives of your library. Indeed, your words spark the minds of some of our viewers, and perhaps their minds could bring them in fostering agriculture in their own areas. Again, thank you very much, Miss Ceria, and have a nice day ahead. Fret not, viewers, if you have concerns or questions regarding the lecture, we encourage you to please leave them at the comment section of this channel. We will accommodate them as soon as possible. All right, this is definitely one day filled with learning discovery, but everything comes to an end. At this juncture, we shall now hear a closing message from the 2023 President of the Association of Islamic Higher Education Libraries, Dr. Labibah Zain.
Okay, thank you so much, Revan. Hello, everyone. SLA Asia President, Mr. Joseph Yap, SLA Asia Director Board, Dr. Leela Mohana. The speaker today, Ms. Ceria Isra Ningtyas, librarian from Ministry of Agriculture, Department of Indonesia. Raven, the moderator. I'm Labibah Zain, the president of APPTIS, Association of Islamic Higher Education Libraries Indonesia, and the head of the State Islamic University UIN Sunan Kalijaga, Yogyakarta, Indonesia. As APPTIS president, I would like to congratulate SLA Asia and APPTIS for organizing SLA Asia webinar. It is a good platform where special librarians in Asia can share their best practice and learn each other. It is an honor for me to deliver the closing remark on SLA Asia webinar today. Talking about the role of special librarian in empowering society is interesting issues. We cannot deny that some people still think that library is just books. They do not know that the librarian can do more than that. In reality, as Ceria already mentioned on her presentation, special libraries and librarians already go to society teaching about how to evaluate information among farmers. As we already know, fake news, false information in the agricultural context can cause big loss as the farmers trust the information by buying some product or implement the activities based on non-authoritative person or non-credible information resources. Special librarian in the agricultural environment in Indonesia already translated some information from credible researchers and journals, paraphrases, make it into simple infographics so that the farmers can understand the current research relating to agricultural issues. The impacts are incredible. The farmers are more literate and lead to big harvests that can increase their quality of life. We need to spread the information to prove that the librarian and libraries not only deal with the books, but also repackage the information from book and journal into simple infographic that can be easily understood, and later on, the society can implement it into their daily life. Library consists of collection, system, human resources, space and facilities, services, and last but not the least, impact to society. With the real impact to society, libraries and librarians will be considered as the integral part of the society and will be needed and will be missed. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much again, Dr. Labibah Zain, for your heartfelt message. And that's it. Again, we would like to extend our appreciation to the viewers of this webinar series. We hope that you had fun following us from episode 1. In these times of fast-paced changes and hardships, us information managers and specialists have the chance to make our profession be evident. It is also the opportunity to improve ourselves, develop our knowledge, skills for us to apply both to our career or personal lives. We could be the pioneers of change. Up next, we will have our last 2 resource speakers from the Association of Indian Law Libraries, who will teach us how to spot fakes and disinformation in cyberspace. Once again, this is Raven Esperanza signing off. Thank you and goodbye.